Welcome to Explore English Churches, and today we are in the village of Molesworth, and we are here to explore St. Peter's Church. Now, this is a very old church. There was a previous, probably Saxon church on this site prior to this, and we'll take a little walk around the outside because I would like to be able to show you what's considered to be an Anglo-Saxon marking on the wall here. Now, it doesn't look very much, but any expert on churches will tell you that that is the mark of Anglo-Saxons. It's not a very large church, but it's very pretty, like most churches, and as you can see, it has no steeple as such. It has obviously a small tower, but none of those huge, great big steeples that we're used to seeing in and around Northamptonshire. I've just fallen down a rabbit hole. I do know the church is open. I've just met the church warden, a very lovely chap called John, who's kindly given me access to the church. So we're going to take a wander in and see what we find. The church itself really could do with some money spending on it. And I know that they've been doing their very best. Here we have a font on the outside, which is, well, it's rather unusual because there's also another one on the inside. The first thing you notice when you walk into this church are the wall frescoes. And I'm going to zoom in, try to give you a better look at this. Now, these are exceptionally old. Also, I'm not sure where those pieces are from. No. But this gives you a view of the church. Let's take a walk down. Let's take a wander down. It is a very small church. A very small old organ. Apparently, there's no vicar or priest here currently, and what I've been told by the church warden is that they don't intend having one for at least another 5 years, which is truly a shame. Yes, the stained glass window is what they call an arts and crafts stained glass window, and it was commissioned to two ladies called the Rope Sisters, who then became quite famous, as I understand, and this was their first commission. and it does have some sort of weird pieces. If you look here, you will actually see a centurion peeking out there, and this, as I understand it, is the person, if I move up, this one here on the right hand side is the rector, I believe, that this stained glass window is here to commemorate, and that's him with his 2 children. I also understand, sadly, that the chap committed suicide. Colours are quite vibrant. There's your centurion again. Yeah, he was the rector. And this was commissioned by his wife. I quite like this church here, St. John the Baptist Church. We have some lovely carved angels. You do see a lot of these tiles in churches. And I love to see these old lamps. How cool is that? And we have some more on the other side. Light's a bit of a difficult thing in here today. And possibly one of the smallest organs I've ever seen in a church. Shall we take a little peek? Oh, don't quite know how that lifts up, but we shall soon find out. There we go. Wow, that's been a long time since this little girl was played. Wow. Wow, look at that. And this is what they call pulling out all the stops. Okay, and by doing that, you're making it as loud as possible. Ah, very interesting. As I say, very small. We have another fresco on the other wall, which you can see is very, very faded. And this wall here, unfortunately, is suffering a great deal of damp. It's a shame, a true pity that the powers that are in charge of some of these small churches, they just will not invest the money. even though they have millions, they just will not invest the money. Heaven knows why, if you'll excuse the pun. There's another, if we go down towards this tiny little tower, there's another rather pretty stained glass window. Oh, we have some curtains, and you know how we love curtains. Ho, ho, ho. We do love curtains. Look at that. Now that to me is far better than the arts and craft one down the other end, unfortunately to say. But that is beautiful. And here again are the ropes, and the only way to access the bell tower is up this ladder. This little church is in dire need of help in order to restore it, at least stop it from crumbling down completely, and it's such a shame. I'll try to put a link up down below, and maybe if anybody's feeling truly generous out there, they can make a donation directly to the church itself.